Hi, welcome to Fish in the Midwest. I'm Mike Frisch. Thanks for stopping by. Well, here it is. It's show 13 already, the finale of the season, and we've got a good one for you today. Today, I'm actually in Christopherson's Bait and Tackle here in Alexandria. This is one of the leading retail stores for fishing tackle in the entire upper Midwest. And I'm going to be fishing with Dana Freese. Dana is one of the co-owners of Christopherson's Bait. Dana and I are going shallow water largemouth bass fishing right here in the Alex area. Dana's going to show us some of his top tips and techniques to put more bass in the boat. So get in the boat with Dana Freese and myself. Let's go bass fishing. Today we're going to have some flat out fishing fun. I've been visiting with Dana Freese from Christopherson's Bait and Tackle in Alexandria, and he's got a bite going on some shallow fish. Now in the Alexandria area and a lot of central Minnesota and a lot of across the Midwest, we have lakes that have deep green plush weed lines, and the bass move out on those weed lines and live in say 12 to 18 feet in the summer. But the cover that we're fishing today is shallow. A lot of it is the shoreline related cover. It's pencil reeds, it's rushes, it's submerged vegetation that's thick and heavy. This is kind of hand-to-hand combat, flipping, pitching, frogging, that kind of style fishing. This is gonna be fun. Come on.
Got him on still? Nice.
There we go. He tried to wrap me up.
Yeah, he had you for a second.
Well, just chunky. Get her back. So we get out and we're kind of using a 1-2 approach. Where the cover is a little sparse, we're throwing frogs. We got some submerged vegetation that these fish live in, and a topwater frog, like a sexy frog, fishes across the top of the vegetation, so we're doing that. And then when we get up tighter to the pencil reeds, we're actually throwing big jigs. We're throwing 3/4 ounce hack attack fluoro jigs to penetrate into those rushes to try to get our baits down in front of those fish. So the frog in the sparse cover, the jig in the heavier cover. Another one, huh, Dana? School of them in here. The fish. Just about fell over.
Saw that. I thought you were in a big hurry for that fish, but...
It's been real hot, but the weather cooled off a few days ago, and so it's been a little more comfortable to be out here. And what happens in the late summer is a lot of the vegetation out on the flats starts to die off, and the fish got two choices. They can either go deep and look for some green weeds, which they do on a lot of our lakes. This lake doesn't have a lot of that, so their other option is they go back up shallow again to kind of get away from all that dying stuff a little bit.
Another one. Another one. Ribbit. That's a good one. That's like a good one, Dana.
Feels like a good one.
Nice. Nice. So, Dana, you picked up that frog, about 5 casts, 2 fish. Why the frog?
So what I noticed is that we've been fishing these reeds, and we've been fishing thicker reeds, and I noticed that reeds had thinned out a little bit, and we had some of this curly leaf pondweed tasseling out, and I figured that I could get the frog through the edge of that reeds, and by golly, they come out of there after it.
Over the top of the pondweed along the edge of the reeds.
Right on, over the top of the pondweed and right on the edge of the reeds.
Nice.
This one? Good for you. Right on. Sure is a pretty fish.
Pretty fish.
Looks good in the sun.
Thanks, Dana, for leaving me one.
You're welcome, Mike.
Appreciate that.
I want to get invited back.
Again, that 1-2 punch, that frog and that jig are putting fish in the boat. Check out this catch.
I mean, I can go up in there. Maybe. There it comes.
There you go.
Pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one there, Dana.
Thank you.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by G3 Boats, Lose, Strike King, and Explore Alexandria.
A jumper fish. Oh, Dana, I was just gonna pitch on that little point too.
Too slow.
Too slow. Maybe he's got a pal.
Probably does. Well, he ate it. Thing is stuffed but good. So when I go shallow water fishing, a typical setup is, you know, I'll generally be fishing with a jig to flip rushes, or maybe holes in the pads, or clumps of heavy weeds. I like to have a little backup, so I caught a couple of fish today on a Texas rig. And then I always like to have a frog, and especially later in the summer and early fall, a buzzbait can really catch some big fish.
Ooh, good one, Dana. You saw that one, didn't you?
No, I missed him.
You missed him?
So I missed him on the jig, and he pulled off my trailer, so I had a rage bug for a backup to flip in there quick while he was still hot.
That's good planning on your part.
Yeah, buddy! Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I missed that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah,
That's a good one, too.
that was a good one. Take them like that all day long. All day long. I'm gonna measure this one. 17 and a half.
Sweet.
Yep.
What if there
Nice
was
one.
2 in there?
So that hack attack jig does a great job. That fluoro jig, I use that for skipping docks. I use it for fishing deeper weed lines. And when I size up, I bulk up to that 3/4 ounce head and put a rage trailer on there. I put a rage craw on there. That makes a big meaty profile that when it drops into that heavy cover really attracts those bass, and it causes a reaction strike because that jig drops in a hurry. So it plummets to the bottom and those bass come over and hit it.
Another nice one.
Little guy. Was bigger than I thought I saw.
It's another
Come on,
nice
hit it.
one. High sticking them.
Right. A better fish than I thought he was.
Yeah. They're fat little chunks.
Yeah, that one's got some. He got some belly to him too. Oh yeah.
So, Mike just had a fish jump out of the water and miss his buzzbait, and so I pitched back in there with the rage bug, and sure enough, I assume it's the same fish, bit it again.
Yeah, that's always a good strategy, isn't it, Dana? Have a backup rod.
What's nice about the buzzbait in these shallow weeds is that it allows you to cover ground really, really quickly, and a lot of times it'll help you to find the active fish. If you get a bite or two in an area, you can always go back and flip to the little thicker weed clumps or whatever. It just eliminates water real quick when they'll come up for it.
Let's take a quick break and go back to Christopherson's. So as you can see, today Dana and I are catching bass on a variety of shallow water baits from Strike King, but Christopherson's has a full line of Strike King baits, whether it be smallmouth, panfish. Shane, you guys got what it takes to catch fish on the Strike King line of baits, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. You know, we carry the full line of Strike King baits, whether you're smallmouth fishing, bass fishing.
Tubes.
Yep, tubes, rage, all the rage stuff. The Mr. Crappie line for your pan fishing needs too. We got it all.
So folks, at Christopherson's Bait and Tackle, they have everything you need for your next fishing trip. If you're in the Alexandria area and you like to fish, you owe it to yourself to stop by Christopherson's Bait and Tackle.
Hit it on the drop.
Hit it on the drop.
Ooh, that's a nice one, man.
Hit it when she fell in, didn't it?
No,
No?
that was just me hesitating.
Thick?
When they bite that frog, a lot of times you gotta train yourself to wait a couple of seconds and kind of let them go back down with it. Otherwise, you end up losing a lot of fish when you fish with a frog if you don't hesitate.
Yeah, if you don't hesitate, you just pull the frog right away from them.
Yes.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Hanna's Marine, Blackfish Gear, Cabatoga Lake, Right Height, maker of the turret forward-facing sonar transducer mount, and Diamond Buick GMC.
Got it. Can you get him out? Nice.
Two chances, we'll take them.
Fun stuff. God, they're fat in here. Just thick. Now these big baits in this heavy cover require good, sturdy, beefy, flipping, pitching style rods and reels. We're using the Greg Hackney Signature Series pitching rods. Dana's also using the KVD series rods, but we're using big, heavy power rods so that when we set the hook, the rod has the power to drive the hook home and to help get that fish away from the cover. Other thing that I'm using is I'm using the heavy duty reel. That heavy duty reel has the power and the strength that I need with braided line, again, to pull those fish away from heavy cover. And as I alluded to, braided line is a big part of it as well. No stretch, it's super strong. Again, the braid helps us get the fish away from the cover.
He even had to stand up to reel it in. It's gotta be a good one. How much fun was that on the frog, Mike?
Ribbit. That was fun. Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
Towards the end of the day, we got up a little bit shallower than what we had been, and there was a lot of weed that was nearly to the surface, but not quite. There was a little bit of sand between the pencil reeds and those weeds, and to me, that's a perfect place to throw a buzzbait this time of year. So I picked that buzzbait up, and sure enough, first or second cast, I get a blow up, and it's a good one. It's a good one.
A good one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We're on the other side. You got a net? No?
I do got a net.
Come on over here.
There you go. There you go, Dana.
Caught a good one on the toad buzz today.
Put that one on the board, Dana. Just about 19.
Could be 4-pounder then.
Now that's a nice fish. That's probably our 4-pounder right there. But Dana's not done. A few casts later with the toad buzz, check this out. Nice, Dana. Back to back.
Another
On buzzer.
Another good one on the toad buzz.
We better put him on the board again.
17. Not on there. Oh, not on it yet. 18.
18.
Good job, Dana.
Well, by now I've picked up a buzzbait, but it's too late. Dana's got this program wired. Another long cast, another big swirl on the surface, pretty close to the boat. Check this one out.
That's another one like that. Where you at? Okay.
Oh, nice. ×3.
You wanted to go home, Mike.
I did not want to go home. What did you hear me say? I wanted to go home.
I heard you say it. God, I'm old, I'm tired, my leg hurts, I want to go home.
Oh, I said I'm old, my leg hurts. Let's see what she goes.
The toad buzz is on fire today, dude. That was like another 18.
18, yep. Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Shallow water smorgasbord was exactly that. We used several different baits. We got in the heavy cover. We got to flip, we got to pitch, we got to throw frogs, buzz baits, you name it. Heavy cover and heavy bass go hand in hand late in the summer. Next time you're on your favorite water, if you've got some shallow cover, put some of these tactics to work. You'll probably have a good day of shallow water shenanigans yourself.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Distinctive Cabinet Design, Superior Industries, and Starbright.
Welcome back to Fishing the Midwest. As you can see, those shallow water bass in the Alexandria area, well, they're in good numbers and they're fun to catch. As we said earlier, today is the last episode of Fishing the Midwest for 2024. So let's take a look back at some of the memorable things that happened on previous episodes this year. What do you think this one is, Shane? 22?
Boy, that's like a 4+. Look at the size of that sucker there.
A pumpkin seed, how pretty is that?
Got it?
Yep. Oh, he's a big boy.
There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for, huh?
Caught a good one on the toad buzz today.
Nice, Robbie. Nice.
But I do believe mine is a little bit bigger.
Huh? Yeah, wow.
That is a pretty one.
Just keep that door open on that live well.
All right. Hello, smorgasbord. That's good fish over there.
Yeah, look at that.
That's what we came here for, Nick.
Yeah.
Put that one on the board, Dana. Well, there you have it, folks. Another year of Fishing the Midwest. Hey, as always, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next season. And as always, remember to include a youngster in your next outdoors adventure.